I support bringing this resolution and why I'm urging my colleagues to pursue an appeal in Joseph Walsh v. Bryant Inge. First off, this is not directly about Mr. Walsh. And let me be clear, while we may disagree on much of the business that we conduct here, I absolutely support his and other citizens' rights to testify and express disagreement in these chambers. Secondly, this is not about decorum or hurt feelings. We all know democracy is messy. My staff take in hateful speech of all stripes every week and have a thick skin. But they also have the right to come to work in an environment free of discrimination, harassment, or retaliation of any kind. This is about the precedent of this ruling severely limiting the council's ability to exclude persons for violent, threatening, or intimidating behavior. This ruling should be chilling to everyone, including Mr. Walsh, who should be able to come here and redress their government safely. This appeal is not about limiting free speech, it's about encouraging it. We've had many violent and disruptive things happen in this building and in these chambers. In recent months, an unknown man with a knife menaced city employees near the back steps of this building. There have been telephonic death threats to multiple offices in this building that have gone unprosecuted. I have other examples, but most distressing to me was what happened on November 25th, about 6 weeks ago, in these very chambers. City business was disrupted with shouts and aggressive behavior, furniture being knocked over, and amidst all the screaming and distraction, someone planted a backpack with a beeping smoke detector in it. I don't know if this was a hoax, but I have no doubt the intention was to invoke fear. I support this resolution to square with the reality of our present day environment. Here and across the country, in our own state, this very moment, dismay with government has reached new levels. And this is the environment that we live in. And while I signed up for it, the employees in the building did not. And neither did the public or members of the press that come here with a reasonable expectation of safety. Recently, a city employee in an email said, "It's very difficult for those of us who have open offices and open doors to feel secure in our building." For this reason, we must absolutely reserve the right to prospectively exclude people from city buildings for valid reasons. Now, I'm not a constitutional scholar, but I served many years with somebody who is, Commissioner Randy Leonard. He used to sit in the very seat that Commissioner Novick serves in now. And while Randy and I disagreed on a lot of issues, I certainly respect his knowledge of the Constitution and his history. And one thing I learned from him was Justice Oliver Wendell Holmes, in a ruling, said, "Free speech has limits. You don't have the right to cry fire in a theater." And I think that's true for us today as we consider this appeal. We must act to protect and have the ability to control violent, aggressive behavior directed towards us or people who work in this building or our public who comes to these meetings. So I thank you for your consideration. Harry Auerbach and Dan Simon are here obviously to provide any perspectives they wish, and I would urge approval.